3 weeks ago, I might have died. Now, I'm alive, and relearning how to walk. Hello lads, you may remember my previous post. If not, here's a quick recap. I, 14M, have a bone disease known as MHE, which causes non-cancerous bone tumors to grow across the body. Although they aren't cancerous, they still cause problems such as causing my legs to not be able to walk longer than 3 minutes, and causing pain in my legs. You all asked me yesterday for an extended version of this story, so here it is. If you enjoy the content, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Let us get into it. Due to this, my doctor suggested I do a surgery to remove the bone tumors in my ribs and knees. They'd have to remove 2 entire ribs as the tumors were inside the rib. I was prepared for any result of the surgery. Didn't really care whether I lived or died, I had prepared for death, and was hoping to live. I'll write what happened on each day in the hospital, and each week at home. Note that I don't write a diary, so all this is in hindsight, so some dates may be inaccurate as I forgot when some events happened. Also, I add unnecessary details sometimes, so I'll put a TLDR at the end. Day 1 in hospital. It was early morning when I entered the hospital. I had texted some friends, and hugged my sisters and mum. I then went to the operating room with my dad, and the doctors took over from there. Quick briefings happen, then the gas mask is on, and I inhale anesthesia. Whatever happened, it would be alright. And I wake up. Yep, I'm alive, and feeling pretty weird. The surgery was successful, very nice. The doctors wheel my bed to the ward, and my mum's overjoyed. Once I'm aware enough to use my phone, I text my family and friends. They are all glad to see me alive. I also update my post on Reddit and posted a "I lived, bitch" meme selfie on my profile. I eat dinner and it's time for bed. Then I wake up in the middle of the night. Oh shoot, I can't breathe properly without immense pain. The one thought in my mind was, God verdammt, did I celebrate too early? I call the nurse, he gets me a O2 mask and breathing returns back to normal. With not much else to do, I return to slumber. Day 2, the doctors are concerned about what happened last night, so I do an x-ray on my chest. They decide it's alright, and I go back to the ward. The thing that happened on day 1 wouldn't happen again fortunately. Day 2 was spent mostly lazing around, being in pain, playing dumb Roblox games and learning to sit up on the bed with the help of my physiotherapist. Not sure what else to say, day 2 was boring. Oh, and I barely got sleep, because there were 3 children crying at night in the ward. Day 3 is much more interesting. On this day, the physiotherapist came and told me I should relearn how to walk. She trains me to stand up, gets mad at how I'm not standing straight, mercy please, my knees just got operated on, and we begin walking for a few steps. I need a lot of support, and it hurts like absolute hell, but it's progress at least. I can make it to the toilet, but I still refrain from using it as sitting down on the low toilet would hurt, worse than hell. We also remove the bandages on my chest, the doctors say they look pretty good. He adds a waterproof transparent spray thingy onto my wound so I can sponge bath easier. I got a bit of a fever, presumably from an infection, but it's nothing serious. And the night is much better, only 2 kids cry. Day 4, I practice walking a bit more, and I can walk down the entire hallway, I need support for this though. The physiotherapist decides that now I am slowly regaining ability to walk, I can go now. Dismissal forms are prepared, and I leave before lunch. I take an ambulance home, as I live in Singapore where ambulances don't cost your life savings, flex on the Americans. First time on an ambulance, so pretty neat. I spend the rest of day for chatting with sisters and forcing my sis to buy me video games. And I can finally sleep without crying children. Yes. Week 1, day 5, 6, 7 pretty boring, spent most of it playing video games lol. Week 2, I begin making progress in walking by myself. I can walk a good 5 to 10 minutes without rest. This is actually really good progress. I'm shocked how fast I healed. I also revisit the hospital and they remove the stitches in my knee. Nice. Week 3, this is where we are now. I can walk for up to 15 minutes, longer than I could ever imagine last year. Wow, I'm super happy to be at this point. Today, I will try to use stairs and see if I'm capable of doing that. I'll update y'all if it's successful. I would also like to thank everyone for leaving nice comments on my previous post. I appreciate all the kind words. Life is getting better now, and I'm glad I'm still alive. I'm excited to enjoy every moment of life, now with the ability to walk. I'll gladly reply to any questions y'all have. TLDR, survived the surgery, almost died again, did a few x-rays, and made good progress on relearning to walk. I'm happy now.